Mavs take the ice. Mavs warming up on the far end. We're on the outdoor ice here at KCIC. Mavs in the white jerseys today for the championship. About 1 minute remaining in the warm-up and we'll get underway. This is the 10U Squirt Gold League Championship game. The Mavs coming off an unbeaten season in league play. Advancing through the playoffs with a bye in the first round, wins in the semifinals, and facing Stars 1 here in the championship. All right, we're about ready to get underway. It's not a great camera angle out here. We do the best we can. We do have decent cell phone service here for the hotspot, so hopefully the broadcast comes through smooth, not jumpy. Should be in good shape for that. It's a little breezy out here, and it's actually a little bit warm the Stars end of the ice that they're going to be defending twice during the game. It's got a lot of sun on it right now, so it gets a little wet down there. The puck might be slowing down across the crease on the Stars end. Dungy out to take the drop. Same lineup as last game. Heff and Barnes on the wing. Myers and Duffy to start the game on D. We're about ready to get underway here. And we're underway. Stars win the face-off. Although Mason Barnes jumps right through there and steals that, puts a slow shot on net, turned away by the Stars goalie. Tried to sling it around the side, but it was interrupted there by Carter, who got a stick on it. Carter doing a good job, the forecheck there, and keep the puck in the zone. Carter and Heff in a little battle over there. Heff with a great poke check there, comes away with the puck. Shot from Heff, just trickles off the Stars glove and into the corner. Barnes will run that down. Barnes looks for a centering pass to Heff, turns, fires, saved by the Stars goalie. Great shot after a great pass from Barnes. Stars cleared up the boards and out. Puck comes back to Myers, who cycles it over to Dungy. Trickles back to Duffy. He sends it right up to Heff. Heff enters the zone, looking for a centering pass. Can't get it there. He sends it behind the net to Barnes. Barnes picks it up, trying to get a wraparound in there. It's poke checked away by the Stars, and they'll clear the zone. Long lead pass. Misses the Stars winger all the way down. Icing will be the call. Running clock in the first period here, 13:50 remaining. Line change for the Mavs. Brown at center, Lefevre and Owings on the wings. Face-off won by Brown. Brown sends it back to the point. Holland sends a shot. Never got through, hit a Mavs or a Stars defender. Puck comes out to the very edge of the blue line. Looked like Holland might have kept it in on the very edge, but it just came out of the zone, offsides for the Mavs. Face-off just outside the zone. Face off again, won by Brown. Tries to send it over to Owings. Chips right back to the center, and Brown enters the zone. Stars poke it away, though. Chip it back all the way through the neutral zone, and Myers tries to send it back up. Intercepted there by the Stars. A little back and forth battle. Stars bring it into the Mavs zone. Centering pass. Doesn't quite find the Stars stick, but it comes back to the point. Stars in control here, trying to get a shot in the top of the slot. Mavs can't clear it. Puck trickles almost in front of Cooper, but trickles off to the side. Comes right back into the slot again. Poke checked away by the Mavs before the Stars can get a shot off. Mavs trying to clear the zone. Stars sent it right back in, though. Holland runs it down. He's trying to chip it up to Lefevre. Lefevre's trying to make a play on the boards to clear the zone. He sends it back to Holland. Holland sends it up into the neutral zone where the Stars will pick it up. Stars chip it in. They're going to chase that down, but Myers is there in the corner. Myers tries to cycle at the boards to Brown. Brown chips it off the boards and down, but all the way down. Red line to red line. Icing is the call. 11:42 remaining in the first. Do a face-off down by Cooper and the Mavs end. Still no score. McLeod in at center. McLeod forgot the white jersey, so he has a dark jersey turned inside out, so there's no numbers on McLeod, but that is Jason McLeod in the all-white jersey. Puck chipped up to Phillips. Phillips sends it up, looking for Busher. They chip it back in, and Stars are offsides. Phillips' pass to Busher was intercepted by a Stars player. He sent it right back in the zone, but the Stars were still offsides. Good lead pass there by Jack, just didn't quite get through the traffic. McLeod wins the face-off again, back to Duffy. Duffy trying to tap it up to Phillips, but Stars player was right there to intercept that. Shot from the side, never got through. Great play by McLeod there to intercept that before it got to Cooper. Stars chip it back down in the zone. Holland there trying to send it up. Can't get it through the traffic. Holland pokes it away there. Comes back to a Stars player. Shot from the point. Saved by Cooper. Wasn't sure if he had that at first, but great save by Cooper, and he covered it. No rebound. A lot of action there in the Mavs zone on that shift. Fresh set of legs on now. Barnes and Heff back in on the wings. Face-off controlled by the Mavs. Duffy cycles around the net, looking to go up the boards. Backhand attempt to get it over to Barnes. Barnes chips it over all the way over to the left wing, looking for Heff. Doesn't quite find him though. Heff tries to play it over to Lefevre, or I should say Dungy. A little poke check there by the Stars, and the Mavs are having trouble clearing the zone here. Heff looking for Dungy again on the boards. We'll tie up there. Dungy and the Stars player go down. Can't get it clear. Duffy finally sends it over to the right wing looking for Barnes. Can't get it up to him, but he does clear the zone. Back to Myers after the Stars chip it back in. D to D over to Duffy. Duffy looks to get it to Heff, and there's a 3-on-0 break. Carter has the puck looking for Barnes. Shot by Carter. Glove save. Bounced off to the side. Didn't go in. Great shot by Dungy. The puck caromed up high off the rebound. Never quite settled in enough time for Barnes to get a stick on it. No goal. Stars rush right back down. Long centering pass doesn't get through. Goes behind the net. Heff picks it up. Sends it back up the boards looking for Barnes again. Stars still in the zone. Bouncing shot. Covered by Cooper. That shot came in from the top of the circle, bounced around, and Cooper had his eye on it. Eventually covered the rebound, no goal. Face off just outside of Cooper.
Let's go, boys!
.8:22 remaining in the first period. Face off won by Brown. He jumps through the Stars line. Pokes it ahead. Trying to do a lead pass, but too far. Red line to red line. Icing's the call again. We'll face it off right back where we started. The referee really never had a chance to get out of the circle. Brown won the face-off, chipped it ahead, and the referee just stayed right there. He knew it was coming right back. Face-off won by Barnes. He sends it back to Myers. Myers looking to send it up the boards. Doesn't get through the traffic. Lefevre picks up a centering pass by the Stars before it gets through the crease. Makes a good move to evade a couple of Stars defenders. Sauce pass up, looking for Owings. A little bit too far ahead, but Owings is trying to run that down. Brown comes around, tries to tuck it in. The whistle is blown, even though the puck really wasn't covered. Good rush there by Owings and Brown. The referee lost sight of the puck for a moment, so he stopped the clock. Or he stopped the play, I should say, and blew the whistle, even though the puck had trickled behind the net. Duffy and Holland back in on D. McLeod, Busher, and Phillips in on the forward line. 7:02 remaining in the first. Face-off won by McLeod. Back to Phillips. Phillips will send it in the corner behind the net. Stars send it up and around. Duffy picks it up, tries to send it right back in. Looking for Phillips in the corner. Phillips in a battle in the corner there, trying to come away with the puck. Phillips does come away with the puck. Shot, tough angle. Does it go in? Not sure if they called that a goal. A shot from Phillips from the corner. Busher was there to try to tuck it in, but I think they blew it dead. No goal. He's by the heater, right by the door. Great shot from Jack to create a little pressure there, and couldn't get it in. Looks like we're going to call an interference penalty on Busher as the goalie was covering the puck. Now he got an interference penalty on Busher for Looked like a live puck to me, but nevertheless, they call a penalty. We'll be down a man for the next minute 30. Face-off outside the zone, as that was a penalty on the Mavs, so they wouldn't give them the face-off in the zone. Mavs will switch up to D. Myers and Duffy.
Let's go, Josh!
Phillips and McLeod on the forward line. Face-off won by the Mavs. Myers sends it up, looking for Phillips. Phillips backhands it in, burns some time off the penalty clock. Great play by Phillips just to kill some clock, dump it in the zone. Stars control. They send it all the way through the middle, though. It's picked up by Myers. Myers turns around, sends it off the boards, looking for Phillips again. Bounces over his stick, but it comes back to the Stars in the Stars zone. McLeod trying to come through there, intercept that pass, but he sends it back in the zone, and Stars shoot it through the neutral zone, but McLeod's there again to pick it up. Stars just dumping it back and forth here. McLeod trying to clear the zone, doesn't get it out. Finally chipped over to Phillips. Phillips comes up the right wing, he'll just dump it in. Great move just to backhand that in. That's a pretty weak icing call, as there was a couple of Stars players right behind it, but they call the icing call after the icing by Phillips. 5:17 remaining in the first period. 30 seconds remaining on the penalty to Busher. We'll face it off just outside Cooper now. Face off one forward by Dungy. Dungy dumps it in, be another icing call. Good idea to dump the puck and kill some clock. That should be enough to end the penalty. As soon as the play resumes, Busher will come out of the box. So that burned off the final portion of the man advantage for the Stars. As soon as the puck is dropped, the Mavs will be back at full strength. Face-off won by the Mavs, and it bounced around. The Stars sent it behind the net. Holland picks it up, sends it up to Heff on the wing. Heff trying to get a little separation there. Ran in some traffic. Good pass from Holland over to Barnes. Barnes makes a couple good moves, evades a few defenders. He comes in the zone, dumps it behind, trying to get it behind the net, but looks like Dungy and Heff were offsides, just barely ahead of Barnes. I think Barnes made one extra move that the other guys weren't counting on. It slowed him up, and they enter the zone too soon. Offsides is a call. 4 minutes remaining in the first. Brown back at center. Face-off kind of bounced around, no clear control at first, but the Stars eventually chip it in. Myers lost it for a second there, but he was able to recover and chip it up to Brown. It'll be an icing call here as the Stars send it all the way down, red line to red line. We'll face off in the Star zone with 3:30 remaining in the first period. Tight game. Some good pressure, some good chances. No goals yet. Myers and Holland on D. Same line. Brown, Lefevre, and Owings on forward. Brown wins the face-off. Back to Holland. Shot from the point from Holland. Goes wide of the net. Lefevre will run that down. He sends it back to the point. Looking for Holland, but Holland overskates it. Quick recovery, though, and a poke check back. Great play by Holland. Owings picks it up. The Mavs enter the zone onside. Owings, I should say, chips it into the Star zone behind the net. Brown and Lefevre are back there giving chase. They chip it around, but the Stars end up with it, breaking the other direction. They send it all the way through the neutral zone, looking for a long cross-ice pass. Shot after Holland tried to get it out. He ended up centering it right to the Stars and made a quick shot out of it. Brown picks it up after that, tries to poke it through to Owings. Having trouble clearing the zone here. Miles will run that back there with Holland. Holland chips it over, looking for Owings on the boards. Tough angle here. Sorry, I can't catch that in the camera. Brown comes away with it, trying to chip it ahead to Lefevre. It's poke checked away there at the last second by the Stars. The Stars come to the side. Shot saved by Cooper, turned away. Myers sends it up the side, looking for Owings. Owings cross-ice pass, looking for Lefevre. Fever is going to ice it. He was just across the red line. Send it down. Icing's a call. .137 remaining in the first period. McLeod at center with Phillips and Busher on the wings. Puck sent around behind the net where Phillips is there. He'll pick it up and try to send it up the boards. Chips it back to Myers. Myers sends it over looking for Busher on the far side of the ice. Busher picks it up. He's got Phillips on the wing here. Great cross-ice pass to Phillips. Phillips is in on the right wing. Poke check there by the Stars. Couldn't get the shot off. Jack recovers, gets back to his feet. Busher with the shot from the slot. Puck bounces around. Phillips was there for the rebound, but the Stars goalie covered it. A couple good attempts right there. Phillips is breaking in on the right side. Got poke checked away, forced to the outside, couldn't get a clean shot. Was back in the slot for a rebound, but after the Busher shot, it was covered. Line change, Mavs. Dungy wins the face-off, but it comes back. Stars jump right through the defense. They've got a breakaway, and they score! The Stars jump right through the... Oh, and it looks like Cooper might be hurt. Cooper looks like he's down. Time will expire in the first period here. Looks like the Stars player was breaking around from left to right to make a move on Cooper and might have caught up on his leg or something. Hope Cooper's okay here. We get a little break in the intermission. Looks like he's moving around. He's coming up to his knees. That's a good sign. And he's up and skating around. That's a great sign. Come back to the bench for a little break between periods here. Matthew Fortner's there to hand him his stick back. Matthew, of course, still out with the shoulder injury. Let's see if Coop can skate it off and return for the second period. We'll find out here in a minute. .1-0 your score right now after the first period. Looks like Cooper's okay. He's going the wrong side there. We'll skate him back to the other side here in a second. Cooper did skate back to the goal. Teams will flip the ice here, going the other direction. Good to see Cooper skating around. Looks like the clock hasn't started yet. They're going to blow this dead here. Clock operator did not have the clock reset. There we go. 15 minutes on the clock. We'll do it again. Face-off won by the Stars. Sent back to their D, but the pass is a little wide. The D will have to chase that down. Brown comes in pursuit. Tries to poke that away. Lazy pass over the side, comes back to Lefevre, back to Duffy. Duffy with the cross-ice pass over to Owings. Owings sends it down, trying to find the slot there for Lefevre, who was in front. Stars send it around. Duffy's there to try to keep it in. Hard to tell from this angle, but I think he does keep it in. He chips over to Brown. Brown comes away with it. Great poke check back there to regain control. Brown sends it back to the point, looking for Duffy, but dangerous back there. There was a Stars player in the way. Going to get a penalty on Duffy here. Very vocal Stars section here, calling for the penalty as well. I believe it's, I thought it might have been Duffy. Yeah, Duffy gets the hooking penalty. Mavs will change up the D a little bit. We'll have Busher and McLeod on the forward line. Myers and Holland on D. 14-12 remaining in the first. A minute 30 penalty for the Mavs to kill off. Face off. Bounced around. No clear possession there, but it comes up to Busher. Busher skating away with it. He makes a move around one defender. He enters the zone. Tries to get a cross-ice pass over to McLeod. It's poked away at the last second. McLeod and Busher on the forward line there. Puck comes back, kept in by Busher. Busher comes around, tries to make a move around one defender. Myers steps up to keep it in. Great effort there to keep that possession alive, even though the Mavs are shorthanded. Puck comes back, and Myers is there to send that back into the neutral zone. Stars send it right back in. Miles will run that down. 45 seconds remaining on the penalty to Duffy. Myers comes behind the net, puts the brakes on, evades one defender, sends it up, and a good hard pass to McLeod. McLeod can't find the handle there, looking for it. Trying to get it over to Busher, but puck finally comes back to Myers. Myers will circle behind the net. 25 seconds remaining on the penalty. Chips it up to Busher, but comes off of Busher's stick and up on the boards. And McLeod and Busher in a foot race here. Busher can get up and catch up to it. Tough angle shot all the way through the crease. Doesn't get on net. Puck comes all the way out. The Mavs will reset. 4 seconds remaining on the penalty. Myers tries to send it back to Holland, just out of his reach. Mavs have killed the penalty off. Duffy to the bench. Dungy comes on. Puck comes through the neutral zone. There's a Stars player waiting there. Good back check by Dungy right there, though. Stars do get a shot off eventually, and it's covered by Cooper. Great back check by Carter there to keep that shot from being a very strong one. He trickled it up, and Cooper covered the shot. 12:16 remaining in the second period. Dungy, Heff, and Barnes on the forward line. It's one forward by Carter. He immediately chips it up, trying to break through the line there. No shot. Myers comes up with the puck. Myers going to push it forward here. Myers skating around a couple defenders. Myers and Barnes enter the zone. Myers has a clean look. Shot saved. Great shot by Myers. Got all the way around the defense. Came back to the right side. Shot high right. The Stars goalie gloved it. It was a great rush there by Myers, who's playing in the defensive position. Rushed all the way through all that traffic and got a great shot off. Mavs win the face-off. Puck trickles around, ends up on a Star stick as they poke it through out of the zone, and they come the other direction. Stars into the zone, looking for a shot. Bouncing puck right in front of Cooper. They blow the whistle dead. Cooper had it covered. It trickled out to the left side, but they had already blown the play dead. Cooper had it covered for a second there. 11 minutes remaining in the second period. Still 1-0 Stars. Do a face-off just outside Cooper's left side here. Running clock, 10:50 remaining. Mavs try to win the face-off forward again. It comes to Barnes. Barnes just loses the handle on it. Stars try to regroup and they clear the zone. Heff and Barnes in pursuit. Barnes picks up the loose puck. He breaks in. Shot from the outside. Bouncing puck. Can't quite get the rebound. Great attempt by Barnes. They send it right back. Shot goes behind the net. Good pressure here. Mavs behind the net. Dungy back to comes away with the loose puck. Tries to wrap around. Bouncing puck in front, and they score! Looks like Mason Barnes tucked it in. Continued pressure, and they kept it going and found a way to sneak it past the goalie. 1-1. We've tied the game. Great pressure there. A lot of action around the net. A couple shots, a couple rebounds, a wraparound. We'll check the score here in a minute, but I believe that might have been Mason Barnes that tapped in that last rebound. Mavs win the face-off. Brown chips it back to Myers. Myers up to Owings. Cross-ice pass looking for the Fever. The Fever breaks through some traffic. The Fever comes in. Shot tried to go 5-hole through the goalie. Looks like he covered it up. Squeezed the leg pads in the last second. Great play by the Fever to break through the traffic there. Got a shot off. The goalie closed the gap at the last second. Had an angle there. Good quick rush. Mavs keeping the pressure on after that first goal. Trying to keep the momentum on their side here. 9:08 remaining in the second. Brown in at center. Duffy and Holland on D. Puck comes back to Duffy. Shot from the point. Gets through the traffic, but all the way in the corner. Owings will run that down. Looking for a cross-ice pass to the Fever. The Fever changes backhand to forehand. Shoots it just wide to the right. Owings picks up the rebound. Trying to get it back over to center. Pokes it all the way through. Another loose puck. The Fever gets a stick on it. Shot wide left. Stars try to clear it, but Owings is right there to intercept the pass, looking for a wraparound. Brown picks it up. Brown makes a move. Great pass over to Lefevre. Lefevre had a good look at it, and he just couldn't get a good handle on it. Got the shot off, just trickled into the goalie, and he covered it. It's a great look over there. Great pass to Lefevre. Mavs with some good pressure here in the second. Kled back in at center. Busher and Phillips on the wings. Duffy and Holland on the blue line at D here. Mavs win the face-off. Kled sends it back over to Duffy. Duffy trying to get the shot from the point, doesn't get through. Backhand pokes it back in. It's bouncing around, a lot of traffic, but Stars eventually come away with it. It's poked away by Duffy, and he sends it right back in the Stars zone. Good job to stop the rush there. Busher does a great job. We're going to get a trip here on Stars as Busher was trying to jump around the Stars winger, or the Stars defender, I should say. Tripped him up. Busher goes down. Stars go to the box. Have a one-man advantage. 7:24 remaining in the second period here. We'll stop the clock for the penalty, and they start it back up. 7:24 and a minute 30 on the penalty. Dungy in at center. Heff and Barnes on the wing to start this power play.
Hey, the goalie's down here! Hey, guys, the goalie's down here!
Dungy wins the face-off, sends it over to Barnes. Shot from the point, trickles through the crease. Heff will run that rebound down. Heff sends it around behind the net, looking for Barnes or Dungy. Dungy will chase it down. Barnes sets up in the slot. The puck trickles just past Dungy. Stars pick it up though, and they come all the way through the zone. Heff backhands it up, looking for Dungy. Puck still in the neutral zone there on the far side of the ice. Stars come away with it. It's poked away. Dungy ends up with the puck. Dungy and Heff on a break, 2-on-2 break. It's poked away by the Stars, but Heff picks up the loose puck. He's forced to the outside. Backhand shot behind the net. Dungy will run that down, trying to reset. Dungy comes away with the puck, sends it back to Holland. Holland chips it over in the side, looking for Dungy. Heff is over there in the corner. A little collision. Dungy will come away with it, trying to get through some traffic. Comes over to Barnes. Barnes lets it fly, and he scores! Mason Barnes, top shelf, left corner. Puck trickled out, back to the top of the slot, and Barnes was right there. Made it count. 2-1 Junior Mavs. first goal was Mason Barnes. After that first goal, Barnes from Dungy and Heff. And I believe that was Barnes on the second one. We'll get a check on the assist there. Mason Barnes with the first 2 goals of the game for the Mavs. The Mavs win the face-off, comes all the way back down by Cooper. Myers is there to pick it up, cycle around behind the net. Dangerous puck sitting around the corner by the post there. Eventually Brown comes away with it, puts the brakes on. Tries a sauce pass up to Lefevre, can't get it on his stick though. He does finally chip it away. He's looking for Owings on the wing. Owings tries to make a move and get it back to center ice. He gets it over to Brown. Puck comes in the zone, clean on sides. Lefevre trying to get it back up to Brown. Bounced around a little bit, came back to the neutral zone. No icing. Myers is in front of the red line. He dumps it in. A little dump and chase as Brown will go back there and fight for the puck. Intercepted by Owings in the corner. Owings gets tripped up. He falls down, but Brown runs down the puck. We got a stoppage in play. Might have been a hand pass, looks like they're calling. I think Owings was on the ice. He'd fallen down when he tried to slide that up. So they'll clear the zone. Face off just outside the blue line. 4:30 remaining in the second period. Busher and Phillips on the wings. McLeod at center. Duffy and Myers on D. Puck comes back to Duffy after the face-off. Duffy will chip it in. He's ahead of the red line. No icing. Good dump into the zone there. A couple Mavs overskate it. Stars pick it up and come the other direction. Poke check there by the Mavs. Try to interrupt that rush. They do. Comes back to the center ice where McLeod tries to send it back in. It's picked off by the Stars, and the Stars into the zone. A little collision there at center ice. Loose puck. McLeod trying to kick it up with his feet. Doesn't quite get it up there. Busher's without a stick. Great poke check there by Duffy to force that play to the outside. Great centering pass by the Stars. It's intercepted by McLeod. They send it back in. Saved by Cooper. Shot from the top of the circle. Dangerous. McLeod in the tie-up back there. No call there. A collision. A couple players go down. Trying to find Busher. Good poke check. Hard shot from the Stars. Comes over the corner. Sent back out by Duffy. Over to Phillips. Phillips tries to clear it up the boards. Shot from the point. McLeod takes the puck and slaps it down. That'll be an icing call. McLeod tries to clear the zone. Stop the rush there. Mavs will get a fresh set of legs here, and we'll ice after the icing call. We'll reset back inside the Mavs zone with the face-off to Cooper's right. 2:55 remaining in the second period. The Dungy line is back on the ice. Barnes and Heff on wing. Face-off one forward by the Stars, chipped up. Kind of dangerous, came to Heff. Heff sends it over to Dungy. Heff looking to get it over. A little backhand pass looking for Barnes. Mavs do a good job to stay on side. Stars defender falls down. Barnes tries to keep it in. He does. Looks like it might have just barely came out of the zone there on that last attempt. Last attempted poke check there by the Stars. They chip it out. Mavs will reset. 2:12 remaining. Stars win the face-off. Stolen immediately by Barnes. Barnes trying to get control. They're forced to the outside. Good pass up to Heff. Heff backhand shot just wide of the net. Puck trickles up. Heff does a great job to back check and poke that away from the Stars defender. Puck comes back to the point. It's kept in by Barnes. Barnes and Heff. Barnes comes away with it. Makes a move. Tries to get back to the slot. Shot. Blocker save. Great shot by Barnes. High off the blocker. Chipped up and over the net after that. Dungy runs down the rebound. Great centering pass all the way through the crease. Looking for Barnes. Just went over his stick. Puck comes back to the neutral zone where Duffy will run that down. He chips it ahead. He was ahead of the red line. No icing. Puck comes back to the Stars corner. Puck is stolen back here by Dungy. Dungy looking for the wraparound. Loose puck in front. Barnes trying to get a handle on it. Barnes trying to get a shot. He's getting a lot of pressure there. Puck trickles into the corner. Stars come away with it. They send it up the boards. Dungy sends it right back in. Good time for a line change. puck door was open, and the puck caroms off of a skate
Too many men on ice.
right into the Mavs bench.
I still got too many. I got like 17 people out there.
It's a bench violation, I guess. That's the reason for the face-off down here in front of Cooper. 18 seconds remaining in the period. Brown wins the face-off, wins it forward, ends up on the stick of a Stars player. Holland sends it up the side, trying to kill some clock and get out of this zone, out of the period. Loose puck, shot wide. Mavs do a good job to even the score and then take the lead. They'll head into the third period of this championship game with a 2-1 lead. I apologize there. I'd forgotten to change the period to the second period on the score sheet, or the scoreboard. We'll go from the first to the third period on the broadcast here. Great to see Cooper bounce back after that collision on the first Stars goal. Mavs would like to see a little more insurance here. Tight game. In fact, the second goal is the same as the first. Barnes from Dungy and Heff, both goals. 2 assists by Dungy, 2 assists by Heff, 2 goals by Barnes. Third period about to get underway. 12-minute stop clock. 2-1 Junior Mavs. Stars have an extra player on the ice to get him cleared off. We're underway here. Face-off controlled by the Mavs. Back to Myers. Myers sends it up the boards looking for the Fever. He pokes it ahead. Mavs have a break. Brown ends up puck on the left side, trying to center it over Owings, but it's chipped away before he got a chance. Owings tries a wraparound. It's chipped away by the Stars. The Stars come away with the puck. They'll chip it up ahead all the way to the neutral zone. Holland is there to run that down. He evades the defender, sends it over to Myers. A little traffic over there. Myers tries to send it up the boards, looking for Brown. Puck comes out of the zone and right back in. Stars were offside. Play is blown dead. McLeod, Phillips, and Busher will come on the ice.
Where's the hat trick, baby?
Puck is dropped. Bounces around after the face-off. Another offsides. Went into the zone briefly, came back out. Stars had already rushed in. Offsides is the call. We'll do it again in the same spot.
Don't try to be fancy.
McLeod wins the face-off, looking for Phillips. Phillips sends it back over to, looking for Myers, back over to Holland. Holland sends it up to Busher. Great lead pass into the zone. Good poke check there by Phillips and Busher to try to keep that in the zone, but it bounced up to a Star stick and they clear. Holland sends it over. Cross-ice pass to Myers. Myers looking for Phillips. Phillips backhands. Dumps it in the zone. A little dump and chase there. Busher pursuing. Stars lose the puck. Phillips is in the corner. He sends it back to the point. Great pass back to Myers. Myers lets a shot fly from the right side of the net, I should say. Caroms over to Busher. Busher makes a move, sends it back looking for McLeod. Never got through the traffic. Poke check there. Myers ends up, or I should say Busher ends up with the puck. But it bounces right back to a Stars player. Stars rush in the zone. That's poked away by Phillips. Little collision back there. Puck comes back to the blue line. Shot by the Stars on the point. Myers and Busher are streaking in. Got a 2-on-1 break. Myers tried to pass it over, didn't get through. Loose puck is covered. A couple attempts at the pass, it just bounced around, couldn't settle. Came back to Myers, he put a shot on goal, and it was covered by the Stars goalie. Dungy, Heff, and Barnes line on the forwards. Myers and Duffy on D. 9:51 remaining in the third period. Stars win the face-off. They chip it out, but not far enough. Comes to Duffy. Shot from Duffy. Bounces through some traffic. Comes to the right corner. Mason Barnes ends up with the puck in the corner. Makes a move. Gets through some traffic. He's going to try to wrap around the net. Looking for maybe a centering pass to Heff, but it's poked away. Stars pursue the other direction. They rush into the zone. Mavs do a good job to force them to the outside. Great poke check there by Carter. Heff falls down. A centering pass, but it's good job by Mason Barnes there to, I believe that was Barnes. No, it's Dungy. Break that up. Myers ends up with the puck. A couple stops and starts behind the net, trying to evade a defender. Send it up the boards, looking for Barnes. Shot goes off of Duffy's skate. I don't know if Cooper saw that one. Dangerous shot. It bounced around and ricocheted off of Duffy. Shot from the Stars again off the defensive point. They send it back around. Miles will run that down. He's going to try to chip it ahead to Barnes. He gets it to Barnes. Barnes is on the right side, breaking. Gets around some traffic. Barnes, great hard pass. Great one-timer looking for Heff. A great save by the Stars goalie. It was a great one-timer attempt. Great pass from Barnes to Heff. Puck is chipped around. It's going to come back to the point. Duffy is there. Shot from Duffy. Trickles through. Poke check there. Heff and Barnes will tie up. Mavs looking to get a change. A lot of traffic right there. Dungy will send it back in. Good opportunity now. The Mavs get some fresh legs. Puck almost stayed in the zone there. Holland chips it back in. Stars end up with the puck in their zone. They'll break it out the other direction. They come streaking through the neutral zone. They go around one defender. We're going to get a offsides call, I believe. Maybe I don't think it's a penalty. It's offsides call. Is number 59, I believe, was just across the blue line there. He got tangled up with the junior Mavs player inside the blue line, but he was already there when the puck came in the zone. Offsides is the call. Face off one over to the left side. Lefevre is going to try to chase that down. Gets poked back into the Mavs zone where Holland is there. He'll send it right back up the boards. Fanned on it, tried to send it back up the boards. Trickles over towards the crease, but Brown is there to pick it up. Brown will send it up the right side, trying to get it over to Owings. Puck trickles ahead. Icing is the call. Just barely crossed the red line when that chip pass went ahead. And all the way to the red line, icing is the call. 7:12 remaining in the third period. McLeod, Busher, and Phillips. Face off one by the Mavs, back to Myers. Myers tries to send it up to Phillips. Little traffic there, and the Stars poke that away. Puck trickles away. Myers ends up with the puck. He's got Busher ahead of him. Mavs are streaking in. The Mavs stay on side. Myers comes out to the wing. Tries to cut through the crease. All the way through, doesn't get the shot off. Myers sends it back in deep. Busher will cycle around behind the net there. Busher's there to pick the puck up. Trying to get it back maybe to Phillips. A little tie up there. Busher comes away with the puck. He's going to skate it around. Nobody there at the center, at the slot. Puck comes out of the zone. Puck chipped ahead. McLeod's the only one back. Great poke check there by McLeod to force that play back to the right side boards. No shot. Duffy sends it up. Tries to clear the zone. Can't get it cleared. McLeod ends up with a loose puck. He's going to skate it up the right side. McLeod comes around a couple Stars defenders. poked away at the last second. Loose puck, and the Stars come away with it. They rush through the neutral zone the other direction. They come up the left wing. Duffy forced them to the outside. Saved by Cooper. Good hard shot. Cooper ends up kicking it to the side. Barnes coming through some traffic. One man to beat. It's poked away. Barnes had one more defender to beat. Would have had a clear shot there, but poke check at the last second by a Mavs or a Stars player. It was cleared out of the zone temporarily, so offsides is the call. 5:41 remaining. Face-off won by the Mavs. They chip it back, trying to find Holland on D, but the Stars jump through the line and poke it into the Mavs zone. Holland runs around the board, or around the back of the net, looking for Heff. It's poked away by the Stars at the last second. Shot right on goal. Cooper tried to cover it, just bounced out of his reach, and they cleared it. The other dangerous puck, and that one bounced in front of Cooper, and he covered that one. Dangerous bouncing puck right after those couple shots. Cooper tried to cover that first one, just couldn't get his glove on it. Mavs defense was there to send it away, but it was shot right back in. Myers and Holland on D. Owings, Lefevre on the wings. Brown at center. Brown wins the face-off back to Holland. Over to Lefevre. Back to Holland, up to Lefevre, and a little tie-up there now. Stars trying to get it centered. Can't quite get their stick on it. Brown is back there. Interrupt that pass. He comes away with it. A little poke check by the Stars, but Brown skates through it. He dumps it ahead. No ice. Right behind the net. Great job there to forecheck. Lefevre comes away with the puck. He's looking to center. He centers it to Owings. Puck trickles through. Can't quite get it out of there, or get a shot, I should say, and the Stars chip it out of there. They rush to the neutral zone the other direction. Good job by Holland to force him to the outside. He pokes that away from him. Chips it ahead to Lefevre. Lefevre's got a little room. He can outskate one more defender, but it's poked away as the defender catches up with him. Mavs there to try to keep that alive. The Stars end up with it. They rush to the neutral zone the other direction. McLeod will force him to the outside, trying to prevent a shot. Bouncing puck. Cooper saves that. It bounced right towards the net. Cooper had his glove out like he was fielding a grounder. Picked it up. Stoppage in play. 4 minutes exactly remaining in the third period. McLeod, Busher, and Phillips out on forward. Duffy and Myers on D. Mavs win the face-off. Myers will send it up the side looking for Busher. Just can't quite find a handle on it. It trickles off his stick and it comes out of the zone and right back in. Offsides is the call. Face it off outside the Mavs zone. Cled wins the face-off back to Myers. Myers sends it up for Phillips on the wing. Phillips tries to get around some traffic, uses the boards to his advantage, enters the zone, trying to do a one-handed little tap pass over to Busher. Stars interrupt that, but great play by Jack to get through that traffic. Just couldn't quite get it over to Busher. Good play by Phillips there to rush around the outside, get through some traffic, and try to get it back to Busher, but poke checked away by the Stars. Dungy wins the face-off over to Myers. Myers sends it in the zone. Dump and chase. It'll slide behind the net. Heff pursues on the right side. Pokes that away. Bouncing puck. Good back check there by Dungy to keep that play alive. Stars eventually do clear the zone and come away with it, though. Dungy still in pursuit. He ends up with the puck. Rushes around the other direction. A little pass over to Barnes. Bouncing a little too far over his stick. Barnes will run that down in the corner, though. Trying to get a pass over to Dungy. Centering pass to Heff. Bouncing puck, bounce over the goalie. Backhand attempt. Great second effort by Dungy. Good shot by Heff. Stars clear the zone. Stars rush the other direction. Duffy falls down. Great centering pass comes over the Stars, but it's poked away. Dangerous play there as we had one defender back and he gets tripped up. Great effort there by by Hef to block that pass from being a centering pass. What a job by Hef. Went down to his belly. You could hear it hit the stick. Prevented a centering pass right there. Dangerous shot from the point. Doesn't get through the traffic as Myers gets his stick on it. Puck comes back. Chipped away again by Duffy. Barnes there to intercept that pass. Dungy kicks it ahead to himself. Uses his feet, kicks it ahead. Tries to get to Hef. Great effort by Hef to enter the zone. A little collision there. And the Stars come away with it. Cross-ice pass. Looking for a shot. Bounced around. Cooper saved it. Couldn't quite locate the rebound. But he had it on him. 1:51 remaining in the third period. Mavs hanging on to a 1-goal lead. A face-off just outside of Cooper. Mavs would sure like a little more insurance, maybe one more goal. Might see the Stars pull their goalie here. Put that extra attacker on the ice pretty soon. Mavs control the face-off. Myers circles behind the net. Comes through some traffic. Tries to get it ahead to Brown. He does get it ahead to Brown. Brown gets it ahead to Lefevre. Lefevre, Brown. Looks like Owings was offside. Just a little bit ahead of the play. We had Owings and Brown streaking in the center and the right. And as Lefevre carried the puck across, just barely offsides. Line change, Mavs. The McLeod line is on with Busher and Phillips. McLeod wins the face-off over to Phillips. Just trickles over his stick. The Stars end up with it. Great back check there by McLeod. Puck comes away to Myers. Myers behind the net, trying to get some space. It trickles away. It ends up on a Star stick. They couldn't get a shot off. 1:12 remaining in the game. Big tie-up in the corner there. No clear possession. Puck is bouncing around. It does come around the other side where Busher will run that down. Busher makes a move to get around one defender. Busher and McLeod. It's on Busher's skate. He kicks it ahead, but it's poked away there. Sent back to center ice. Holland sends it in. It's no icing. It's chipped off of the Stars stick. Phillips will try to run that down and interrupt that play. It's sent around all the way to the left side. Holland tries to clear it. Comes back where Busher picks up the loose puck. Busher has some space. Busher's in all alone. Riley with a shot from the side. Can he get it in? He scores! Riley with an incredible move. Riley Busher makes it 3-1 Mavs with 25 seconds remaining. Picks up the puck in the neutral zone, turnover, rushes down and puts a little insurance on the board for the Mavs. What an effort by Busher. Stars win the face-off. Comes back to the right D. Chips away, and Hef comes away with the puck. Hef's all alone. Hef looking for a little insurance. And Hef scores! What a goal by Matt Heffernan. There he is. What a celebration there by Hef. Mavs make it 4-1 with 2 quick goals in the last minute of the game. .7 remaining on the clock. Stars control the face-off. They enter the zone on the left side, looking for a backhand shot. Trickles up, turned away by Cooper. 1 second left. And that'll do it! The Mavs have won it! 10U Squirt Gold, champions of the league. As they dogpile on Cooper. What a season by the Mavs as they go undefeated. 1 tie. 16 wins, I should say, after the 2 wins today. 16-0-1. As the Mavs end up champions of the Squirt Gold League. Great job, Junior Mavs. What a season. Never lost a single game in the city. They played some tournaments in Kansas City. They played league games in Kansas City. Never dropped a single game. One tie and 16 wins. What a season. We'll have a little trophy presentation here as the president of KCYHA, Doug Sotard, is out there in the red sweater. Present the medals. Probably hard to read that, but there's a banner over there. I know we'll get some photos from some other parents after in a minute, but that's the champions banner there that the Mavs are raising with the champion trophy.
Hey, boys, get together, closer, closer. Closer, Rush, get in.
There, we've got some team moms out there now. We'll get some good photos. Keep this running for you guys for a little longer. A few of these kids will be moving on to Pee Wee next year, so this is the last league game for this crew. They do have another tournament in St. Louis in a couple weeks, but this will be the last league game. Some of these players moving on to Pee Wee, which is the 12U league. What a game, what a finish. Tight game, 1-goal game down to the last minute. The Mavs get a couple to ice it. 3-1 and then 4-1 in the last 60 seconds.
Good job, Cam.
Great to see Cooper bounce back after that collision in the goal. That was kind of scary, but nice to see him finish the game. And great to see Matthew Fortner out there as well, even though he couldn't skate. Great to see him out there in the celebration and wearing a helmet on the team bench for all the games here. Hope to have him back for the St. Louis tourney if he gets clearance after his shoulder injury. Tough glare out here. Hopefully the game came through clear enough to see it. It's a little bit of a shadow in this outdoor pavilion.
Thanks, Steve. Thank you, guys. Good job.
Run this a little bit longer, get the players coming off the ice. What a season to see them get all these games in after all the COVID restrictions. How you doing? Go get them. Following this game is the Mavs Pee Wee Gold champion. They'll be in the championship, the Mavs Pee Wee Gold team. So that's played on the same ice as soon as we're off of here. Good luck to the Pee Wee Gold team. It looks like they're playing the Saints. The Pee Wee Gold Junior Mavs versus Saints. There'll be some great pictures up there. We'll post those later, I'm sure. As they have the Squirt Gold champion banner that will be hung in the rafters at Cable Dimer Arena. Great season all around for this team. Gather their stuff now and skate off the ice. Enjoy the celebration. Great win for all the birthdays out there. Nana's birthday, Jack's 10th birthday. What a way to finish the day, the season. The Junior Mavs are your Squirt Gold champions. That'll do it. That'll be our final broadcast on YouTube. Fun being with you guys this way. It was fun to do the broadcast, and glad everybody could watch. Glad we could do it. Signing off for now. Until next time, whenever that may be. Four-one your final. Junior Mavs.